views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Open, the show that opens up the Bronx and the world to you. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today. Coming up on today, we'll examine open enrollment, healthcare, and we'll share information on how you can sign up. Plus, we'll check out a program using sports to connect and empower youth in the community. And after that, we'll sit down with an organization working to spread holiday cheer in the holiday new year and beyond, right here in the Bronx and beyond through a day of service. And then we'll take a look at a spa. You know, they got these spas. I wish I can go to one right now. And the health benefits for the mind, body, and soul. Put it all together. Then my man Bobby C, he has the latest headlines in the world of sports. Wow, it was a big Sunday, big sports Sunday, and Bobby C has all that information. And then later on, we'll find out about an event for entrepreneurs and how to get motivated. Stay tuned, all this and more is headed your way. We're open. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WVLS, and you're watching Open, the live and interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Now, leading things off on February the 22nd, NewFlex, it's youth programs, going to hold their winter gala. Everybody's going to be there, right?
I'm hoping so.
All right. Joining us with all the details and the organization, all the information, we have Nesta Felix. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Doctor.
Now, you're working with somebody out there in Mount Vernon.
Yes, I am. I have quite a few people in Mount Vernon that are on our board and that really support the program. So Andre Wallace is one of our board members.
Big up to Andre Wallace. Hey.
Yes, so the program is NewFlex Youth Programs. We are proud to have our annual fundraiser at the Eastwood Manor, February 22nd. We do a lot of mentoring through sports and through arts programs and different things. It's the big caveat for drawing the children, and then we require that they do what we want them to become as leaders.
Oh, good. All right.
So it's a great initiative, it's a great idea, and it's been working for us for the last 11 years.
You've been doing it for 11 years?
Yes, we have.
What made you want to start it?
It actually was my thesis in my master's program. It was. And so I'm one of the fortunate people to actually see their dreams come to fruition, and it's been just a great thing. Mount Vernon, the city of Mount Vernon has been a big support. They've actually housed our program in the Bronx along the border, has just been great to us. And the Eastwood Manor has actually decided to host our annual event. And we're fundraising, and we're excited. This Winter Ball is going to be amazing.
All right, who's going to be there?
So we're looking to have quite a few of our local politicians there. Again, Andre will be there. We're hoping to have Good Morning America. They actually one of our supporters. We have the executive producer on our board. And so we're hoping to have an appearance from them. And we're honoring wonderful people. Black Westchester, the paper and politics and radio, People Before Politics will be honored. We have Claudette Giles from Essence of Beauty. She's a huge mogul in the hair industry and cosmetology. She'll be honored. We have Rob Garrison. He's a huge boxer in the industry that will be honored, and many other people. And our theme is Black History Icons. So each of them will be lined up with an icon this year. And so we're looking to do some really cool things through this fundraiser.
So you have a lot of electeds hanging out with you, and some of them are running.
Yeah, some of them are running. Some of them are running, just hoping, running for positive change. And so the requirement is that you dress your best. So we're looking to have ballroom stature, gowns and black tie. And you, of course, will be given a special invitation after today.
All right.
So we hope to see you there also. But, we don't want to forget the focus. It is really to continue the program, and so that we can continue doing what we're doing in the communities.
Tell us about the programs again, some of your programs.
So again, we have typically after-school programs in some of the surrounding areas, and each student that registers for our program is required to come in on weekends for mentoring and for various programs that we provide through STEAM and other. And so as we provide those programs, we have ongoing relationships with them. And throughout the summers, we do excursions and leadership retreats and just various things to continue to build them as leaders. So this is very important. And so, of course, typically as nonprofits do, we have to have our fundraisers and things to bring in income.
I know. Excuse me. I just had one.
Yeah.
I had the Make the Great Foundation. We'll
Okay.
probably see it later on in the show.
Very nice.
Or in sometime during the week.
Okay, very cool.
But yeah, you have to have support,
Right,
whether it
right.
be corporate people or individual people,
Right.
or you have somebody write some grants.
Absolutely. And so, we know these initiatives, they happen throughout the city. We're really looking to partner, start to collaborate with a lot of people and visionaries because, there's always this need. There'll always be a need, but if we start to build together. So that's the biggest goal we're having going into 2019.
Now, you mentioned sports.
So I'm by trade, I am a
football?
coach. I'm a coach. I actually coached at Westchester Community College up until recently. I decided to transition. But there's a lot of things. So I've been in the college. I coached at Yeshiva University for a while. I was at Monroe College for 9 years, and I've been in the industry for a while. So sports is a big thing for what we do. So I coach a lot of young boys, a lot of young men and women, and so I'm pretty good. And so
straighten them out?
Yeah. So it's a very good tool because children want to play sports, and so we know the cliche of it. And so we've been able to accomplish many things throughout this journey.
Our students that are listening right now, give me one special pointer or one special word that students should know.
There's a phrase we like to use: is hoops without mentoring is hopeless. We like to attach ourselves to that because there's typically this huge ideology behind sports and this glorification of professional sports and NBA and other things, and sometimes they miss the point.
Yeah.
And so even those leaders who are responsible for those children, those coaches, we don't want to ever miss the opportunity to mentor our young people through these avenues. So that's, if I were to leave something, I would leave that hoops without mentoring is really hopeless.
Yeah.
So we don't want to take those positions for granted.
And don't take for granted that you're going to become a professional athlete.
Definitely.
Because sometimes you may reach
That's
for
not
that,
your
you may
road.
fall for something else.
Absolutely. And you can do other things. For example, I'm a perfect example of that. I played college ball at Iona, and here I am. I'm doing mentoring through sports. So it's a great avenue for many things, and I'm proud to be taking one of those other roles.
Yeah. Hey, pass me that ball over there. I want to see what she's
Bob,
working
if
with.
you don't want to lose, you might not want to do that. I don't think I've lost a man yet, and I'm publicly putting that out here on Bronx Net.
So keep the ball over there for now?
Ben Gordon, I'm putting his name out here too.
Oh, what's up, Ben?
Before he went pro, we did a little bit one-to-one.
You did?
Because he is a Mount Vernon. He's a Mount Vernonite.
I got to tell you, though, we played Queen Latifah's team.
Really?
Yeah. She had
that's
a
cool.
basketball team.
Really cool.
We played out there in Jersey.
Oh, wow.
And it was just celebrities against her celebrities
really
over there.
cool.
And we had a good time.
so that
but
means
this girl came down. She came down sideways on a duck.
No way.
Boom, and threw it down on the guy.
I'm sure you
Everybody in the
unexpected
bleachers,
left the gym.
they were on the floor, yeah. They couldn't get up off the floor. It
That's
was-
cool.
oh,
well,
man, it was
look,
a
maybe
big
that's
rough
something we
it.
can do moving forward.
You wanna try it? You wanna
Yeah,
try it?
I'm
Okay.
absolutely down with that. Let's keep the body strong, keep the knees strong, and we can get it happening. Okay, NewFlex
And
versus
maybe we can raise
Bronx
some money
Net.
doing it. We'll get the
NewFlex
kid-
versus Bronx Net. That's a beautiful sound. Okay, we'll look into that
And
initiative.
Andre Wallace is on our side.
He can play.
He can play.
I just
He's
want
on
to
our
publicly
team.
say that he is an athlete.
He can golf, too.
So yes, he can. He has his usual fundraiser every year, so he's good at a lot of things, and I discovered that, So he's an
Andre,
awesome man.
You're on my team.
Yeah, I'm a big supporter of him because he does a lot. He's one of those humble workers in the community, and that's how we aligned because he was running and he wanted to be a part of what we were doing with the youth. And I'm a big advocate of people who support the youth.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Lucky to have him with you.
Yeah.
So at this winter ball, it's coming up.
It's coming
and
up.
Everybody's going to be there.
It's coming up. Yep. So we want to push. We want to push it out to our people who support their cultural upbringing. We're going to be recognizing great leaders like Sojourner Truth, some Jackie Robinson. Every honoree has been selected cautiously to align them with a special icon in history.
No, that's
so we
great.
want to recognize that each table will be represented as such, and so we'll be able to have a presenter focus on the leaders in Black History Month. And just really present them with that award based on their importance now. And so
pretty
some
exciting.
cool things.
All right.
Yeah.
Where can we go to see more information? Is it on the website?
Yes, it is. NewFlex.org. Also on our Facebook.
NewFlex.org.
Yes.
NewFlex.org.
Yep.
NewFlex.org.
Not Netflix, although if
Not
that helps you
Netflix.
remember it.
It'll remind you of that.
So we hope to have everyone's support, and again, it's about what we're doing, and we want everyone to continue to follow our journey. It's available on every social media, so we want to get you guys supporting us.
Man, give her a big round of applause. We're going to
you.
play you, though.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to play.
We'll make that live.
NewFlex, NewFlex.org, all
Thank you
right?
so much, Dr.
NewFlex
Bob.
Youth Programs, Nesta, Felix,
Yes.
founder and CEO.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
stopping
for
by, all
having me.
right? And give a big hug to my people.
I will do.
All right.
Thank
All right, we've got to take a quick break right here, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Open next.
your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
And welcome back. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. Our next guest joins us with a whole lot of information on enrollment for health care for the year 2019. Make sure you get covered. We want to get you covered like a blanket. We welcome Marjorie A. Kajigan, and she's the board of directors, and Patricia Bernard, the community health worker at the Bronx Community Health Network. We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you very much.
You like that? Get you covered like a blanket.
Yeah,
We use it all the time.
we're going to steal that from you. We're going to steal it.
Yeah. But then you got to make me some blankets so I can go around and cover people.
Okay. We'll have the BCHN blankets.
There you go. All right. So tell us, what do you have? Tell us
Well-
about what some of the wonderful things that you're doing.
Well, BCHN is a wonderful organization in the Bronx. We're an innovative nonprofit that provides quality health care for Bronx residents all over the borough. We are federally funded and we operate 21 health centers. And beyond providing health care, we also provide a state-of-the-art community health and wellness program, of which Patricia is a part. And we really try to meet not only healthcare needs, but a lot of the other social and local needs that really make living well possible.
And that's important.
Yeah,
As you hear in the Bronx, you hear so many, you hear about the statistics about people not eating healthy, not living right. And they said this is one of the places that's downhill in that category.
Well, unfortunately, we don't rank very well in terms of health statistics, but organizations like BCHN are really working hard to address that and to change that picture for the Bronx. And one of the things that is important for us to have people know, and that Patricia will talk about, is the work we do with health insurance enrollment. We really want to make sure that Bronx residents know that even beyond December 15th, they can get health insurance.
Yeah, now, wait a minute. Because it's been all over the place. That this is the last day for this and last day for that, but it goes beyond.
Yeah, well, because we, New York State, operate an independent exchange.
Gotcha.
New York State extends the open enrollment period to the end of January.
Why don't they say that?
Well,
Because then everybody says, you know, all right, I lost my chance.
I mean, I think that New York State says that. I just think that there's a lot of confusion with the other states, and people kind of cannot make the difference.
Maybe they just generalize it.
They
say
generalize
this is
it,
the last
correct.
day for enrollment.
In most states.
That's what you hear all over the place.
Correct.
This is the last day for enrollment.
and
but
that
it's extended here.
Yes.
Yeah, that really is the deadline for the federal exchange, and many states are on that exchange.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
we benefit from having our own.
Correct.
Got it.
So we want to remind all the viewers that if they still need to enroll into the marketplace, they can give us a call. They can call us at 929-220-8181, and we'll be happy to facilitate the enrollment for them.
Now, what has been cut out of it? You know, they've been trying to cut the programs and all this stuff for many years now.
Yeah.
So I'll take a stab at that
Sure,
and I'll
go
let you go.
ahead.
They've been trying to, with the new administration, they've been trying to cut a lot of things and kind of repeal Obamacare. They're still working on that, obviously. This weekend, one judge in
Florida, in Texas, right.
Texas actually struck Obamacare as being unconstitutional, and so that also creates
That's
a
going to
lot
go
of
to Supreme Court.
correct.
Yeah.
But that's also creating a lot of confusion. But what we're here to say is that even if that is upheld, it's going to take a really long time. It has to go through a whole bunch of circuits. It has to go to the Supreme Court. And so for now, if people need insurance, they need to just continue enrolling. It provides services, and that's what they need
And it
to
still
do for now.
covers pre-existing
Absolutely, absolutely.
about it.
The Affordable Care Act is the law of the land. That's what people need to know. Nothing has changed, even with the court decision. As Patricia said, it's going to be a number of appeals before that has any impact on the operation of the law. And again, we have a wonderful platform in New York State with lots of different programs that are available for folks of a variety of incomes, and folks just need to come and get it.
If it does change, how does that affect you guys?
Well, that's a good question.
I don't know if you thought about it.
I think if it does change, it makes our work even more important.
Yeah.
Because
That's
one, we
great.
have to see how it changes, what that means for the folks in the Bronx community, and then being able to translate and communicate that and educate folks about what still will be available to them and the things that they need to make decisions about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I would say is that also once we know how it will affect them, then it'll be up to BCHN and other organizations like us to find a way to kind of fill the gap in whatever way is possible.
So talk to our wonderful audience. You guys can take this camera right here and let them know that the deadline is not today or yesterday. It didn't pass. You can still register.
Absolutely. So, members of the Boogie Down Bronx, know that December 15th is not your deadline. Your deadline is January 31st to get the kind of quality insurance and health care that's available to you in the Bronx. BCHN can help you. Our community health and wellness program with folks like Patricia are out there working to connect you to the kind of coverage and care that you deserve. So please be in contact with us. And as I said, come and get it.
And call us. I'll just give the number again. It's 929-220-8181.
So you did not miss the deadline.
No,
You did not. You did not. You did not.
All right.
Not at
Where
all.
can we go for more information?
www.bchnhealth.org.
Yay.
Say it again.
www.bchnhealth.org.
Marjorie, Patricia, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
You
us.
guys are doing great. Thank you for all the work that you're doing in the community. We love your service. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we have to take a quick break right here, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Open next. And welcome back, everybody. Hey, you know, on December the 22nd, our next guest will hold a Santa for a Day event. Santa for a Day event with a goal to serve the community for the holidays. Joining us with all the details, we have Abit Ragbeer. She's District Rotaract, and she's a representative, too. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Rotaract Club?
Yes.
Explain.
Rotaract basically is a service-based organization for young professionals from 18 to 30, like myself. We gear towards doing community development, personal development, and building international relations all over the world, too.
I like that. All right.
Nice.
When did this start? I never heard about this.
Well, actually, being the district Rotaract representative, one of my goals was to bring more camaraderie between the Rotaract clubs in our district. So I decided for us to do a Santa for a Day. We started last year at a shelter in Brooklyn. So this year we want to do it in the Bronx. So hence we here today.
Yeah, but Rotaract, who gets involved in the Rotaract Club?
Any person who's very enthusiastic, who have energy.
Between the 18 and 35?
Yes, who wants to give back to their community, you know, that's basically it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
It's a give back.
Yes.
So you came up with the Santa for a Day?
Yes. Basically, it's just you as an individual bringing Christmas cheer to a child, and you're getting to be Santa for a day, just a day. So that's where the idea actually came from.
So do you dress the person up in a Santa outfit or just be you?
Well, we decide since it's for the festive season, we're going to wear a Santa hat and a red T-shirt just to, you know.
Do you have one with you today?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually have any.
I was going to ask to borrow one.
Okay, you can come on the 22nd. I surely will have one. Just give me your size, and I'll get one for you.
Okay, you just give us all the information. Okay, I have, well, the 22nd. Where is this going to take place?
It's going to take...
Saturday the 22nd, Santa for a Day.
It's going to be at Hall.
Oh, there it is.
Hall Place Family Shelter.
Yeah. Yes. Where's that at? What's the address to that? I want to write it down here because I may just pop up on you.
Okay, it's 745 Hall Place.
Got it. Okay. So how's it going to look?
Well, we're trying to decorate the family room. We're going to have our members in their Santa hats and club T-shirt with a lot of gifts, and a lot of kids who are going to be excited to have a little toy for the Christmas.
There you go. All right. So it's a community room in a community center?
At the homeless shelter.
The homeless shelter?
Yes.
Shelter, yeah. All right. That's a good look. How did you come up with the idea?
Well, as I said, basically we wanted to give back to kids, and we want to have camaraderie between our Rotaractors, because we have one at the UN Club, we have one Manhattan, Staten Island. So we want all of us to come together to work and have this community service project done.
Yeah. Is it like the Rotary Club?
Yes.
It is the Rotary Club.
We are the youth arm of the Rotary.
Of the Rotary Club,
we
yeah.
are the younger people.
Yeah, I thought it was a whole nother organization I've never heard of. This is the Rotary Club.
We are the youth of the
You
Rotary.
see the signs wherever you go. Rotary.
Yes.
And Kiwanis, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good.
So we're the younger Rotarians, so to speak, but
I got you.
we call ourselves the Rotaractors, which is Rotary in Action, or People of Action. So.
There you go. So this is just one thing that you're doing. I'm sure you do a number of things throughout the year. What are some of the other programs that you get involved in?
We're having the Manhattan Club, we're having a joint Christmas social, and where we partner with our Rotary Club, we're having that. Also on the 22nd, just after we finish with the Bronx Club, we're going into Chinatown to distribute 32 toys to I would say a daycare.
Oh, okay.
So they have a daycare there in Chinatown that they house kids for persons or family who can't afford to, you know, have that daycare. So they have a simple daycare for them.
I bet. Are you looking for donations or?
Yes, we are.
You are.
Yes.
Say hello to my little friend.
Hi. Basically, our target this year is 377 toys. And we're just about 100. We need just about 100 more. If you have any toys you're not using, you can contact me on our email or Facebook or Instagram, and my contact number I'll leave so we can have that out too.
Thank you so much. Is there a website? I always ask about the website so people can go and see more.
Well, we have Rotary.org, and you just type in Rotaract, and we're right there.
There you go. Abit Ragbeer, she's the president of the Rotaract Club of Manhattan, District Rotaract Representative, what do they call it, a DRR?
Yes, DRR.
District 7230, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for
and
having me.
good luck with everything.
Thank you.
All right, and happy holidays to you.
Same to you.
All right, we got to take a quick break right here, but I promise we'll be right back with more next.
Hi, I'm David Lesh, legal correspondent to the morning show Open. If you have a legal question that you'd like me to answer, please send me an email at davidlesh@bronxnet.org, and I will address it on our Ask Your Lawyer segment.
Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
And we're in there. There you go. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is the owner of Anoz Spa. It's a boutique, and they join us for a look at all of their services and the health benefits that they're dealing with right here. And we're going to show you some stuff. We welcome Sharon Richards to the show. Sharon,
yes.
We have a young lady here. Let me move this so they can see your face. No, just move your head over that way. There you go. But she's going to put a face in there, right?
Yeah, she's going to put
Tell
a
us
face
about
in.
your spa and the things that you do.
We have a spa in Garden City South, and my daughter and I, for 4 years in that location. So we do massages, facials, body wraps, foot scrubs, reflexology. We do everything. So it's a full-service spa.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Can I put is there a place for my foot up there?
So we love it. It's good. You know, we work hard, and all of us need, to relax a little bit, to rejuvenate.
Yeah.
So that's why we created Anoz Spa.
Now, how important is that for the holidays?
It really is important all the time. People used to think of spa as a luxury, but now it's a necessity. Because we work so hard, and we don't replace and replenish. And if we don't do that, we die young.
You have to release.
We have to release. It's just a form of nature. We really should be releasing. In some form, whether we going to the spa, we doing a hobby we love.
And what's unique about what you offer?
There's a lot of things unique about us. The number one thing is that we have a lot of men that come to our spa. We got that niche of men that, people say men don't come, but they do come to Anoz. And we do a lot of couples massage.
So stand up and let me get there.
We do a lot of couples massages, so our place is becoming known for couples. So that's another niche that we have.
Head to head, elbow to elbow,
yeah,
toe to toe?
Toe to toe, wine glass to wine glass.
Really?
Yeah, we serve wine. They can toast. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's really good. So, what's important is I want to just show a little bit about, how important even 30 seconds of somebody touching you can change your whole day.
Okay.
How
do you feel now? You can shout it out. You don't have a mic. You feel good, though?
Yeah, I feel all right.
Feel good?
Yeah.
All right, so she's going to feel better after you're done.
Yes. So we're going to, thank you for modelers for today, but sanitary first. I'm going to put this on you. You're just going to go in a little bit and put your hands here. So the reason why this is so important is we have the shoulder where we hold a lot of stress. Yeah. So just touching the shoulder and doing some pressure points releases stress. And the human touch, you can't imagine how important the human touch is to the body. And that's why a lot of us, like to be in relationships, or it's like a necessity to have a human touch.
How does that feel? Good.
Right? And then we get it, and here is important in the neck.
That stores up a lot of stress.
Yeah, because this is when the lymphatics are. So it stores up a lot of, and you can release toxins in here. So you could even do this yourself, or have somebody do it for you.
The back of the neck right behind the ear.
right? And the lower back where people have a lot of issues, people can get their own chair, their massage chair, and have somebody just do a little bit of this. Even if you do it like once a week, release a whole lot of toxins. A lot of pressure points, believe it or not, are in the fingers. So if you just pull on somebody's fingers, especially we on the computer all day.
Step to the side. Just
on our phone all day. So just pulling on the fingers help. Yeah. You feel that? It just releases a lot of toxins.
Step to this side. See if I can get you a little bit better.
Got me?
There you go.
Right? So the fingers. This is another point of pressure. You can do this at home. Just pressing here releases a lot of stress.
Right inside, yeah.
Right in between here. If you feel tight, just press in there. Releases a lot of stress.
Does it get rid of headaches
Another
also?
thing, absolutely. Another thing is just to stretch. Stretching releases toxins in the body. Yeah. They have a new thing now where they stretch. And I feel her wrist snapping. Just this little stress, snapping.
Don't break anything.
You feel it, right? Right? So this is good to have at home if you don't know how to do massages with a table. Just get a chair. Another thing is
how about the skull?
Right here. You got it. You just hit it. Right here, a lot of just pressing into here.
You feel that? Is that like sinuses and
Now,
stuff?
this will get rid of headaches.
That will?
Yeah. This, your ears is one of the most sensitive part of your whole body. Believe it or not.
So if I pull on her ears,
a lot of nerves.
what will happen?
If someone just
you
rubs
feel that?
on your ears, believe it or not, this relieves a lot of tension.
It does?
Just
What do you do? Just
like
pull
that.
it down, or
you just kind of rub. Don't pinch it. You rub on it a little bit. Just kind of, And everybody knows the temples.
The temples.
The
yes.
temples is really important. And this little thing, 5 minutes, even if you do it every other day, you'll see how much your life changes. Life-changing.
I think that will put me to sleep.
Yeah, you probably need a nap because
Yeah.
you're busy. So, just even if you get 5 or 10 minutes of doing something like this, it really helps. It's a real big part of health and wellness. So massages are a necessity.
There you go.
Facials are a necessity. Facials, we do a lot of massages on the face. And believe it or not, the muscles and all that in the face, you have more of them than your whole body.
Yeah.
So that also will relax you.
And where do we have to go now?
You go to Garden City. You come out to Garden City. It's 281 Nassau Boulevard in Garden City South.
All right.
It's my daughter and I. We own it. Yep.
Well, I guess we have to pay her a visit, right?
See, are you relaxed?
She's going to fall asleep
and
right
it's
there.
just 2 minutes
Can we get
of that.
two guys, maybe just take her in the whole
so
chair
much.
over there?
Yeah,
All right, thank you so much. Where do we go for more information?
So we're at anozlife.com.
Anoz Spa Boutique. Anoz Life?
So our website is Anoz Life because we named it Anoz Life because it's a lifestyle.
There you go.
Right? Our Facebook is Anoz Spa Boutique and our Instagram is Anoz Life.
And if you've been stressed out, or if you went to the gym and you were working out and you need to loosen up some things, or you need to get some toxins out of your body, hit the lymphatic system.
Exactly.
You do the deep tissue massages and
We
all
do
that,
deep
whole
tissue,
nine.
we do
Facial,
everything.
lay back, kick off your shoes, relax your feet.
Relax.
Do you massage your toes? Do you dip the toes in honey and all that stuff?
We do. We have.
You do?
We have.
I was only kidding
we
about that
actually
part.
have mango that we do.
You
We have
do?
like a mango scrub that we do. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Give her a
You're
big round of
welcome.
applause, everybody.
Thank you.
We have to take a quick break right here, but we'll be right back. My man Bobby C has all the information, everything that you need to know. Bobby C's Sports Roundup coming up next.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
We begin on the NFL gridiron, where the New York Giants were officially eliminated from postseason contention Sunday at MetLife Stadium. The G-men dropped to 5-9 on a soggy afternoon in the Meadowlands. Final score, Tennessee 17, Big Blue 0. We go inside the locker room to catch up with the Titans, who, unlike the Giants, are alive in the playoff picture.
Derek was awesome, and it all starts up front. Those guys did an unbelievable job. With the weather, we knew it was going to kind of be one of those games. We would have to take our shots here and there and make plays in the passing game when we could, but for the most part, those guys, they won it up front.
We really just wanted to start fast. We feel like when we start fast, our momentum carries over, to throughout the game. So that was our main focus. That was my main focus, just being efficient, finishing runs and making something happen.
I think that was what we wanted to try to do, was try to build off of last week and carry over the confidence of running the football. Seeing Derek and then Dion came in there and gave us a little lift late in the game, had a couple huge runs on our third down, 10, 12-yard runs, so it was great to see.
Defense was unbelievable. Pitch a shutout, turnovers, they were fun to watch. And we made some plays on the offensive side of the ball, but I mean, again, defense was unreal today, and they were the reason why we won.
We definitely in the groove as an offense. Offensive line, everybody just being on the same page, and everything's going good. Just want to keep this momentum going. Not get too ahead of ourselves. Just keep stacking them. And now we got the Redskins next. We can focus on those guys.
Former Heisman winner Derrick Henry outshined Saquon Barkley. Henry rushed for 170 yards and 2 scores as the Titans won their third straight. The bruising halfback had his second straight big game with a career-high 33 carries. In the process, as we mentioned, Tennessee kept its late-season playoff push alive. It was never realistic for the Giants anyway. Less than 1% per ESPN analytics heading into this week. To make matters a little worse, the G-men performing better of late has taken them out of the running for the top pick in the NFL draft. Thanks to the San Francisco 49ers win, the New York Jets move up to number 3 in the draft order. The 3-11 Cards, from Arizona, of course, and 3-11 Oakland Raiders are now number 1 and number 2, respectively. The Cardinals now have an 82% chance to earn that number 1 overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft. The Raiders have the next best shot with 11%, followed by the Jets at 5%. Gangrene helped their cause Saturday at MetLife. Deshaun Watson led Houston to a 29-22 comeback victory over Sam Darnold and the Jets. We go back inside the locker room for more.
I thought our offensive line played really well. We handled JJ and Jadeveon really well. Again, our receivers got open. We just got to finish the game.
It's frustrating to lose the ball game. We could have finished it a bunch of different ways, whether it's offense or defense. We didn't finish it, and the penalties cost us at the end. And then the guy made a great play, but it's frustrating to lose the ball game.
Yeah, me and Robbie, you just continue to, get good completions, but I think everyone's capable of doing it. So I think it's any given night. I can complete the ball to a lot of different guys. It's just these last couple of weeks happen to be Robbie.
No, he's just comfortable and he's playing his game. He's not trying to be perfect. He's just trying to play football and he's enjoying playing football.
Watson threw a 14-yard touchdown pass to DeAndre Hopkins with 2:15 left, lifting the Texans on Saturday night. The Giants and Jets had a lost weekend on the hardwood. The Knicks also fell, but there are some signs of the future even in defeat. If Emmanuel Mudiay keeps playing the way he's been playing lately, he should garner a lot of interest on the free agent market. The Knicks would like to sign a top point guard like Kyrie Irving, but Mudiay may be playing his way into their option B. Mudiay finished with 18 points Sunday night on the road as the Knicks fell 110-99 49 to Indiana. Victor Oladipo scored 26 points. Miles Turner had 24, and the Pacers reeled off their 7th straight victory. The Knicks will look to get back on track tonight at home. They welcome Phoenix to the world's most famous arena. The Suns traded away Trevor Ariza to Washington over the weekend. The Wizards have been coming together of late, including a 40-point showing from John Wall against the LA Lakers. Unlike the Giants, Jets, and the Knicks, the Brooklyn Nets managed to win a game Sunday. The Nets have been cooking themselves during the holiday, making it 5 straight victories. D'Angelo Russell scored 32 points. Rondé Hollis Jefferson had 18, and the Nets beat the Atlanta Hawks 144-127 for their 5th straight win. Nice stuff there from the Nets. The Nets will host LeBron James and the LA Lakers tomorrow night in Brooklyn. Time for some quick hitters from around the world of sports. The magic of St. Nick, no, not Santa Claus, folks, reappeared Sunday night at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, helping the Philadelphia Eagles capture a 30-23 win over the LA Rams in one of the biggest upsets of the season. I'm talking about the drill is quite familiar by now. Nick Foles steps in for the injured Carson Wentz. The public doubts Foles' ability to lead the charge, and the team responds by rising to improbable heights. Foles finished 24 of 31 for 270 yards and an interception, but the numbers don't tell the full story. The offense came to life under Foles, hitting the 30-point mark for just the 2nd time all season. Alshon Jeffrey caught all 8 of his targets and finished with a season-high 160 receiving yards. Maybe the Eagles will make the playoffs and win it again this season. Foles is the Eagles' version of Santa Claus. Knicks owner James Dolan, who has put the New York Liberty up for sale, said he couldn't rule out selling the Knicks if the right offer comes along. Dolan, who is chairman of Madison Square Garden, also owns the New York Rangers. He told ESPN's Ian O'Connor in a wide-ranging interview that there have been feelers of offers of upward of $5 billion to sell the Knicks. On the baseball diamond, the New York Mets have a new catcher, and no, it's not JT Realmuto, it's veteran Wilson Ramos. Signing Ramos makes a lot more sense for the Mets than trading away Noah Syndergaard to acquire Realmuto. Ramos has been one of the best hitting catchers over the past 3 seasons and should give the Mets some much-needed stability there. The Yankees may be back in on the Manny Machado sweepstakes. The Bronx Bombers will meet with Machado Wednesday. Yanks will open the season without starting shortstop Didi Gregorius, who is sidelined by injury. Manny could play short or third base, but of course will come with a hefty price tag this holiday season, likely somewhere in the $300 million range. On the ice, the New York Rangers fell to the Vegas Golden Knights Sunday. Vegas rallied and won in overtime 4-3. Vegas also defeated the Islanders earlier in the week on their East Coast swing to the Tri-State. Only the New Jersey Devils managed to squeak past them this past week, edging the Knights 5-4 in overtime Friday night at The Rock. The Isles are in Colorado tonight. The Devils welcome Toronto tomorrow night. The Rangers will welcome Anaheim to MSG Tuesday night as well. In boxing, Canelo Alvarez was the heavy favorite Saturday night and delivered. The unified middleweight world champion and boxing's biggest star moved up one weight class and destroyed Rocky Fielding with a heavy body attack to take his secondary super middleweight world title by 3rd-round knockout and his first non-pay-per-view fight since 2015. Alvarez knocked Fielding down 4 times, much to the delight of the raucous pro-Canelo crowd of 20,000 at MSG. Those are the headlines. We hit the C-list for the finishing touches on a lost season for the Giants. Sunday was a sad one for Big Blue fans. The shutout was likely the least of it. The feeling afterward, what a waste of a season. The uncertainty that loomed over the G-men early in the year still plagues them as 2018 draws to a close. And worse, the organization seems to have little answers. The Giants were supposed to be good. They were supposed to be contenders. But aside from Bronx native Saquon Barkley, no one in this organization has lived up to the expectations. Not the quarterback, sorry Eli. Not the $95 million wide receiver, sorry OBJ. Not the revamped defense, and not even the general manager, and certainly not the first-year head coach. Recent victories over the Chicago Bears and Washington Redskins were nice, but they obscured the flaws that still plague the Giants. Those flaws were on full display Sunday. Yesterday was the day that I think I finally decided it's time to move on from Eli Manning officially. I still blame the offensive line for a good portion of the issues, but Manning's skills have clearly eroded, and the confidence he used to give off, I think, is gone. So far, the Giants have produced 5 wins, ensuring a good but not great pick considering the talented, needy teams currently ahead of them in the NFL draft order. There is no heir apparent on the roster. That was clear before their 4th-round pick Kyle Lauletta went 0 for 5 with an interception in garbage time last week against Washington. The answers to the Giants' quarterback woes won't come until the offseason. Whether they stick with Manning for one more year or acquire a bridge quarterback, it won't change the fact that this was a lost season with nothing but Barkley to show for it. That's your sports. I'm Bobby C.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, you know, on January the 20th, Motivated Women's Movement, they're going to hold their annual Womenpreneur. Yeah, like entrepreneur. Yes. Womenpreneur. They're going to have that major event. And joining us with all the details, we have the founder, Latasha Jones, in the house. Latasha, welcome.
How you doing?
How'd you come up with this organization?
Well, I came up with this organization about 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yes, because I would attend different events and women would always say, we need something for women.
Us.
Yes, we need something for us to bring us together. So I came up with a great idea in which we can allow, you know, women businesses to come out and network with other people, but to market their business, but create an environment to where women can be transparent and they don't have to feel like they're being judged. We can just come together and be happy and celebrate while learning new things.
So we will find you guys at the Circle of Sisters and places like that?
Well, I'm always around. I try to move around to different things. I have been, you know, in the Bronx. I've been in Manhattan. I've done some events in Yonkers. So we've just been trying to move around to show that we're very versatile and we go to different events to support, you know, unity. Yeah. That's what it's about.
And you have something coming up.
Yes, I do.
Tell us all about it.
January 20th, we'll be at the Eastwood Manor. This year's topic is called The Rescue.
Wait. January 20th.
Yes. January 20th. At the Eastwood Manor from the hours of 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Got it. 3 to 8.
Yes, so the tickets are $45, but you can't put a price on the amount of information that you will leave with. So that, you know, it's priceless, and we always try to make it affordable. But this year, we're calling it The Rescue for 2019 is because a lot of times people, we need rescuing from different things. We need rescuing with, you know, our life, with our spiritual, you know, inside, because we need to be focused on this new year that's coming up. And how are we going to do that? What is it going to look like for us? So this year I have a speaker coming in. She's a business and leader coach. Her name is Melissa McSherry. She's flying in from out of town to be a part and speak at an event. And then I also have Reverend Patricia Morris. She's located in Manhattan. So this is going to be a great year. And then I'm actually working on some things for our meals as well, because I I have been receiving, interest from men like, oh, this is motivated women, but what about the men? We want to be involved. We want to hear some information. So last
whenever you
year,
have women, guys follow. Huh?
Yes, exactly, because you can't have any women without the men, and
That's
vice
right.
versa.
All right.
So it's been a great opportunity.
There you go. What does the rescue stand for?
The rescue. Well, the rescue stands for us
Because I
just.
see you got the dots in between.
Yes, I have the dots there. So, I've been playing with my acronyms, but, it's just all about, rescuing yourself, being committed to empowering one another.
Yeah.
Then we have our spiritual being. We have the commitment to ourselves. Then we also have unity, and then we have entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So, that's what it's about, the rescue. How are you going to rescue yourself for 2019? Because coming out of Christmas, we all know that people go into the most debt around Christmas.
Yeah.
So when come January, you're going to need some rescuing. How you going to pull yourself out of that?
Hey, so what do you tell people about going into this debt? Because this is the time that people get into it, for
Yes.
sure.
Do your best not to outlive your means. If you don't have it,
Think about
don't try
leveraging.
to- yes.
If you're doing this, don't do this.
Exactly.
If you're doing this, come in
sometimes
here,
we
come
got
in
to
here
tell
somewhere.
ourselves no or wait. And a lot of times people don't realize that a lot of things wind up going on sale after Christmas. So as long as you're
Be
able to
assertive.
put
Tell yourself
something,
no or wait, huh?
you got to, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get through. Because when you don't tell yourself no, you wind up crying about it later. So,
So, well, why can't I lay it away?
well, you could do that too, but some people don't do that. That's why a lot of people wind up going into debt. So, I just try to find ways to help, bring people together and just to understand different things that they may have not known about themselves, or to give people a push to want to do things.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we have a lot of things that we want to do, but we may not do it because we're scared. But how can we succeed if we never fail? If you don't fail, you're never
don't
going to
know
be
the
able
feeling.
to know exactly what it's like to fail. And then you also need to see, but you may not fail. You may wind up being successful in what it is you want to do.
And that could be a great learning experience for you,
Yes,
too. Yeah.
that's what it's about. Life
We
is about
fall
learning.
down, but we get up.
Exactly.
I heard them starting to sing over there. Uh-oh.
Yes, they're in tune. That's what
Yeah,
it's about.
Yeah. They know. Did you talk to some of the women that are here today?
Yes, I did, and it's great. It was. I mean, every time I come, it's a great opportunity. But it's funny because today it just seems like it's all women, and we all kind of complement each other in some shape, way, or form. So it's definitely a blessing to be here today and to speak with other women that are doing great things, and how we can basically come together to support one another.
Excellent timing too, right before
Yes.
the holiday too.
Excellent
Because
timing.
that rescue needs to take
Yes,
place.
exactly. Come on, massages, working in stressful environments. These are all things that people need to know about.
Yeah. So, what do you want women to know in business?
What do I want people to know in business, women in particular? To always keep your focus. Stay committed to yourself and what it is that you are trying to do. Always create a goal and a vision for yourself, and just hone in on that. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the people that don't support you. Worry about the ones that do support you, and what are you going to do for yourself to get you to the next level?
Yeah, there you go. All right. And this rescue thing, the rescue, we're going to call
Yes.
it the rescue.
The rescue.
You're going to rescue, because some people, they say, my business is do too well, so I want to enhance it a little bit. Do you have information at your
Yes,
gathering for that
we
also?
have information for a
Because
lot
I know
of
you got
people.
some motivational speakers in there.
No, but you know what? The great thing about this is, what people fail to realize is nobody knows everything. Think about it. The laws change every day. So consistently, lawyers and judges have to learn new things every day. And that's just like with us. We don't know everything all the time.
Yeah.
And yes, our business is doing well, but a lot of times is what, just as fast as it goes up, it can come down. So how are you going to maintain that? How are you going to be consistent with that? And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Learning different ways to stay consistent with things and networking with other people, because we're really not successful until we're helping other people.
Look at you. Feeling good about yourself.
Yes,
Look at
of
you.
course. That's what it's supposed to be about. Feeling good, being here, connecting with different people, speaking with you.
Yeah. You going to support this young lady that wants to play me in basketball?
Oh, yes, we've been talking about that. I think that'll be a good game.
It'll be a good game,
Yes.
right? Is she ready for this?
You ready for this?
I still got game. Who you gonna put your money on?
I don't know. It'll be
You
a
better
good one
come to
because
her
I
with that
never
rescue program that you're talking
I never
about.
saw her play. But see, this is what we're talking about. You got to take a chance. So I might have to go 50-50. You never
right up
know.
the middle.
Listen, it's a first time for everything. She might have. You might get some confidence. You might dunk it on her. You never know. Got to have some extra points in there. So that's a great thing.
All right. Any last words about your business?
No, definitely. I would encourage, any women or men to come out. Bring your daughters, bring your cousins, your sisters. Bring one person.
January 20th.
January 20th. That's the Eastwood Manor. You can go online to Eventbrite and purchase your tickets on there. And if you would like to send tickets through PayPal, you can use the email motivatedones at 2015
The doctor's in the house, Dr. Latasha Jones.
Yes, that
founder
is me.
Of Motivated Women
Yes,
Movement.
that is me.
Womenpreneur.
Yes, womanpreneur.
There
Yes,
you go.
we got to change things up. I think I've earned it right,
You
Dr.
did.
Bob?
You have.
Right? Work hard, right?
Work hard. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
for
stopping
having
by.
me.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Give her a big hand, y'all. Yeah, at home too. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I'd like to thank you, our guests, for tuning in, checking it all out. And thank you. I have an attitude of gratitude. I can't thank you enough. You can catch the Recablecast tonight at 5 and 10 p.m., or you can watch anytime on the web at bronxnet.org, or you can tune in Wednesday for an all-new episode with our host, Darren Jaime. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day. And always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let your choice control the chooser. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Catch you. I'll see you tonight on the radio at 107.5 WBLS. Love you. Peace.